You might think that once you're past 40, there is not much that you can do to be fit and healthy. That as the time goes by, you just decline. That's the natural progression of things, right? We see it everywhere in society. It's just an expectation that when you hit a certain age, your waistline expands, your stress levels go through the roof, and you're not the best version of yourself anymore because, hey, you're 40 now. What else are you going to do? But I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. That I've worked hard to maintain my health, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. And while the work is hard, it is not impossible. And the results are worth the work. I guarantee it. I vouch for that. Follow along with me in this series, and I will explain to you the ways that I've kept fit and healthy into my 40s. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you had been following along on my journey to find employment. Now, I'm still currently unemployed, unfortunately, and I'm working to finding a career. However, I did not want this channel to become only about finding a job or job-related videos. They're interesting and I enjoy doing them, but the problem is that that's not something that I'm passionate about. And I made the same mistake in my career of 23 years. I took the job that was in front of me, I took the easy route, and then I ended up spending 23 years doing something in my field, but that something was not something I was interested in. I was bored, I found it tedious, but I was good at it. And I don't want to be good at something just to do it. I want to do it because I'm good at it and I enjoy doing it. And one of the things I enjoy greatly is health, both physical health, mental health, and dietary health. I've been fascinated by those things for years. I've read many books over the years, listened to many podcasts, watched many documentaries. The stuff just interests me, whether it's the most effective workout routines, whether it's the best foods that you should be eating, or the best way to combat mental health issues. I find it fascinating, and I've applied these things that I've learned to my life, and the results have been tremendous. So I want to share with you what I have discovered. What I'm planning to do is create a series of videos. And the first video I'm going to do is going to be about the one thing that you need to make this work. And that's today's video. So join me, won't you? And let's find out what I think the one thing you need to have results in your 40s. Heck, even beyond your 40s. Maybe before your 40s. It doesn't matter where you're starting here. This applies to everyone. So before I can delve into this, I feel like I have to validate where I'm coming from, right? And tell you a little bit about my journey and how I am physically, because I need to put some proof here that I know what I'm talking about and I see the results myself. So I'm currently 45 and I am about 5'6.5", and this morning I was 128.3 pounds. So I feel like those are good stats. I'm keeping myself healthy. I have a 29-inch waist. I run 3 times a week. My 5K time on a city route typically goes between 22 to 23 minutes. I do workout routines every week. I do HIIT routines every week. I do yoga every day and meditation every day. These are all the things that I'm doing to keep myself healthy. I also read and absorb as much information as I can about health. Now, health is a very dynamic field, so something I read 5 years ago might be outdated today. So I make sure to read current health publications because that information is changing all the time. I should also let you know that I'm skeptical of some of the health information I read, especially stuff that's on the bleeding edge. If they're talking about the health effects in yeast or worms, does that really apply to humans? Is that really something we should be jumping in with both feet? So I like to take the information that I learn, absorb what I think is fair and reasonable, and then go from there. Now, I've been working out in some way, shape, or form since my mid-20s. It's definitely ebbed and flowed, but I've been doing workouts since then. Mental health has been something that I've been working on since about 35, maybe 40, definitely during COVID. Okay, so now you've watched all that. You've learned my story. You've sat through all that information. And hopefully it's given you a better understanding of where I'm coming from. So now I'm going to tell you the one thing that you need to make this successful for you. It doesn't cost anything, but it's not easy. It's probably harder than any weightlifting routine that you're going to do. And that is consistency. You have to show up every day for whatever it is that you're attempting to do. I understand it's not easy. I get that there are hard days to do this. I get that there are days that you're going to wake up late. But the thing is, it doesn't matter how the day begins. If you plan to do something that day, and it's part of this routine that you're creating to be the healthiest and best version of you, you have to follow through. It doesn't matter if your workout only ends up being 15 minutes because you overslept. It doesn't matter if you can't finish those reps because you just don't have the energy today. It doesn't matter if you're winded halfway through a HIIT routine. Show up. Do what you can. Even if you feel like you failed somehow because you didn't follow through 100%, it does not matter. Every day that you show up, every day that you do the work is a day that you get a little bit better. Not only are you getting a little bit better, but you're also building a routine and a habit. Just like brushing your teeth, just like taking a shower. It's something you expect to do every day. You want to do it every day because if you don't do it, you feel like you're missing out on something. I'm not going to lie to you. After doing this for years and years, I don't necessarily like to get up and do these workouts. I don't usually look forward to them. But they're just so much of a part of how my day is structured that if I don't do them, I feel a bit lost. You need to get to that space where what you're doing is something that's necessary to feel like your day is complete. The other thing I want to talk about is that it's going to take a while to see results. I don't care if it's physical results or mental results or emotional results. All this stuff that I've been doing, it started out difficult. It's still difficult. But I'm starting to see results. And results take time. It took me many years to get to the place that I am. I had many setbacks. But I keep working towards that goal. Now you might be thinking to yourself, I'm in my 40s. We don't have a lot of time here, right? I don't have years and years to get to where I want to be. But the thing is, those years are going to pass regardless of whether you work towards your goals or not. So in 5 years' time, don't you want to be closer to your goals rather than further away? Think of how much harder it will be to start at 50 instead of 45. But the important thing is to start and to be consistent. Every day show up. Every day give what you can. You can't expect yourself to come in and give 110% every day. That's just not feasible. Life gets in the way. Your energy levels fluctuate every day. Your mental state fluctuates every day. You need to be prepared for that. You need to be okay with that too. I see a lot of people who feel like if they can't do it perfectly, they don't want to do it at all. But that's not the right way to believe in it. You want to come through and you want to just do it. Because even if you halfway do the workout, that's halfway better than that is what I believe to be the most important thing for achieving results is your consistency. Again, it doesn't cost anything. And I'm not exactly saying anything that hasn't been said before, but I've experienced it personally. And that is the one way that I've achieved these results. There have been many times that I've not pushed myself, but just consistently doing it keeps me on the right path. So I want to hear from you down below in the comments. How's your journey going? Are you starting? Are you making good headway? Are you struggling? Where are you right now? What brought you to this video? Let me know, please. I'm curious, genuinely. Also, if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. It helps me to know that this information is interesting to people and also helpful, and it gets it out to more people. So as I said earlier, This is going to be a series, and this is video 1. I don't know how many videos it will be, but I know I've got a few more ready to go. So, all in all, getting fit in your 40s sounds impossible, but it is far from it. The most important thing is consistency. Show up every day. Do what you said you are going to do. Even if you can't do it at 100%, do it.